Ignoring a woman sounds simple, but the psychology behind it is way deeper than you think. Most guys mess this up because they either chase too hard or cut her off cold, and both extremes backfire. The truth is, ignoring isn't about being cold or toxic. It's about showing self, creating space, and letting her realize your value without you begging for it. In this video, I'll break down exactly why ignoring works, what it does to her brain, and how you can use it without turning into the bad guy. So sit tight, because once you understand this, you'll never see attraction the same way again. 1. Ignoring triggers curiosity. When you stop giving her constant attention, her brain goes into overdrive. She starts wondering, why isn't he texting me? Did I lose him? Did I mess up? That curiosity is powerful. It hooks her mind more than any compliment ever could. People crave what feels uncertain, and your silence creates that uncertainty. Think about it like this. If you hear the same song every day, you get bored. But if suddenly it disappears, you crave it again. That's how attention works too much, and it loses its value. Less, and it becomes priceless. Ignoring shifts you from predictable to mysterious, and mystery always pulls people in. But here's the catch. Curiosity only works if you were already giving before. If you've been cold from the start, she won't care. The power of ignoring comes after presence. When you pull back, the gap hits harder. 2. Ignoring breaks the chase dynamic. Most guys don't realize they're the ones chasing, and women feel it instantly. The more you overinvest, the more she pulls back, because deep down, nobody values what comes too easy. Ignoring breaks this pattern. Suddenly, you're not chasing, you're walking at your own pace. This shift flips the script. Instead of you fighting for her attention, she feels the absence and starts questioning where she stands with you. That discomfort pushes her to chase balance again. It's basic human psychology. When something you expected is gone, you feel the urge to get it back. The moment you stop acting like her validation is your oxygen, she sees you differently. Ignoring isn't weakness, it's strength. It silently communicates, I don't need to chase you. You'll have to meet me halfway. 3. Ignoring tests true interest. Here's the brutal truth. If she doesn't care when you pull back, she was never really into you. Ignoring works as a filter. It separates the women who are just entertained by your attention from the ones who actually value you. Think of it like removing background noise. She disappears the moment you stop texting. You didn't lose her, she was never yours to begin with. Painful? Yes, but it saves you time, energy, and emotional investment in someone who is never serious. On the flip side, if she notices your silence and makes an effort to reconnect, that's real interest. It shows she values your presence enough to fight for it. Trust me, that clarity is priceless in relationships. 4. Ignoring builds respect. Respect isn't built by always saying yes, it's built by showing boundaries. When you don't jump at every message or cancel your plans just to please her, you send a strong signal. Your time matters. That's attractive on a primal level. Women may not admit it, but they admire men who aren't always available. It shows discipline, independence, and self-worth. When you put yourself first sometimes, it doesn't make you selfish, it makes you respectable. Think of leaders you admire. They don't run after approval. They stand firm and people follow. Ignoring when done right puts you in that same category. You're not rude. You're showing that your world doesn't revolve around her. 5. Ignoring resets emotional balance. Sometimes relationships get unbalanced. One gives too much, the other takes too much. Ignoring acts like a reset button, shifts the energy back to neutral where attraction can actually grow again. Imagine a scale. If you're always giving, the weight tips completely to her side. By stepping back, you rebalance it. She feels the space, and suddenly, your attention regains value, because it's no longer guaranteed. This reset is crucial because too much availability kills excitement. Scarcity, on the other hand, reignites desire. Ignoring strategically gives her the space to miss you, which is something constant attention can never do. 6. Ignoring exposes power plays. Here's where it gets darker. Sometimes women test you on purpose. They'll ignore you, take longer to reply, or try to see how desperate you are for their validation. If you react emotionally, you lose the frame. But when you ignore back, not out of pettiness, but out of confidence, you flip the script. She realizes her games don't work on you. That creates a whole new level of respect, because deep down, she knows she can't control you. This is why ignoring isn't about being toxic, it's about protecting your power. You're not cold, you're just showing. I'm not playing your game. Either you show up real or I'm gone. 7. Ignoring gives you control of the story at the end of the day. Ignoring isn't really about her, it's about you. It puts you back in control of your energy, your time, and your emotions. You stop reacting and start choosing how much of yourself you want to give. When you control the story, you're no longer the guy waiting by the phone or chasing for scraps of attention. You're the one who decides if she's worth the investment. That mindset shift alone makes you 10 times more attractive. And here's the kicker. Even if she never comes back, you win. Because ignoring forces you to focus on yourself, your growth, your purpose. And no woman can resist a man who has direction in life. Conclusion at the end of the day, godding a woman isn't about being manipulative, it's about respecting yourself enough not to beg for attention. When you set boundaries, you naturally stand out from the crowd of men who give everything away for free. So, ask yourself, are you showing self-respect or are you giving away your power? The truth is, attraction comes when you stop chasing and start leading. If this video hit you hard, subscribe, turn on notifications. Keep learning how to master yourself and your relationships once and for all.